Elon Musk just teased xAI's next image generation model, calling it Imagine and promising it will be even more beautiful. Bold words in a space where OpenAI, Google, and Midjourney are all raising the bar every few weeks. But here's the thing. The model quality is almost beside the point. What really matters is the strategic timing and the ecosystem play behind it. For the past 2 years, the image generation war was fought on benchmark scores, FID scores, human preference ratings, prompt adherence. But that era is ending. The real competition now is about how deeply an image model is woven into a product people already use every day. Standalone tools are losing ground to embedded experiences, and that changes everything about who wins. Look at the current landscape honestly. Midjourney is beloved by creators, but completely isolated from any broader platform. DALL-E lives inside ChatGPT but is sandboxed away from real social behavior. Imagen is buried so deep in Google's stack that most users have never touched it. Stability AI makes incredible open-source contributions, but has never cracked mainstream distribution. Each player has a ceiling they can't break through alone. If xAI ships Imagine natively inside the Grok and X experience, they're not just launching an image model. They're plugging into a social network with hundreds of millions of users who already share visual content obsessively. Every generated image becomes a potential viral moment. Every share creates a feedback loop of real user behavior at scale. That kind of data flywheel is worth more than any architecture improvement. No other image model company has access to anything like it. Let's be honest about the downside. xAI has a pattern of ambitious announcements that arrive late or get quietly shelved. And handing powerful image generation to hundreds of millions of X users creates a content moderation problem that grows exponentially with scale. Deepfakes, political manipulation, celebrity likenesses, these aren't edge cases, they're day-one certainties. How xAI handles those guardrails will define whether Imagine gets traction or becomes a liability. History is full of image models that wowed in controlled demos and then collapsed under real-world usage patterns. Users don't behave like benchmark testers. They push edge cases, break prompts, demand consistency across sessions, and abandon tools the moment friction appears. Crossing from impressive demo to actually useful at scale requires product discipline, not just model capability. That's the challenge Imagine faces, and it's harder than the research problem. For engineers and product builders tracking this space, the signal to watch isn't the sample images or the launch blog post. It's the depth of integration. Does Imagine live natively in the Grok chat flow? Does it connect to X's content creation tools? Does it have API access for developers? And how quickly does xAI iterate based on actual user behavior? Those decisions will tell you more about Imagine's trajectory than any head-to-head quality comparison ever could. The bottom line is this. Imagine doesn't need to be the most technically impressive image model to win. It needs to be the most strategically positioned one. If xAI executes on the X integration, leverages the social distribution engine they already own, and ships responsibly enough to avoid a moderation catastrophe, they have a real structural advantage the rest of the field simply cannot replicate. The next few months of product decisions will tell us everything.